What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. You know, brothers, I really want to talk about this whole Diddy thing, this video that was leaked. I am not shocked about this. It has been a lot of people talking about Diddy for the last 20 years, the things he does. You know, this alleged abuse of Kim Porter. She mysteriously dies. So I wasn't shocked to see what I saw. But I do want to talk, because I think a lot of black men feel like they are going to be accepted as long as they can produce, right? So many black men are able to move around outside of the black community, going to PWIs and graduating. You know, I went to California State University, Sacramento, and graduated. And you know what? Had some opportunities there. You know, just with my work ethic and the ability to try to do things, quite naturally, you're going to be open to having different sorts of women. And here's where black men get it wrong. Black men feel, on the one hand, you know what, these black women, some of them, you know, I think I deserve better. I'm going to go to the highest bidder. That's on the one end. On the second end, you feel like because you're successful now and that you have money, you can just take anything to the next community you're going to and you can get away with it. Now, with some things in life you can get away with that you do wrong, but you can't get away with all of it. And I do want to talk about something that's going to be very important here. Diddy made a lot of mistakes and never changed them. But we're going to talk about the elephant in the room here. His abuse of Cassie. Now, Diddy was much older than Cassie. He got her into the industry. And Cassie is not, historically, what she looks like an African American. She looks more like Asian. I know she's mixed up, but she's not a black woman. And Cassie had an appeal to an audience that wasn't in hip hop. It was more of a international audience. Now, Diddy believed in who he was because he got friends, all over America. He can do whatever he needs to do. He can just do his stupid behavior that he might do in the black community. He can do it somewhere else. And I see that a lot of brothers. You know, I'm living overseas too. It's a lot of brothers overseas that feel, I think, somewhat similar. But I want you to hear how Diddy and how this has hurt him with his other former ex-girlfriend and what she had to say.
You said that things had gotten so serious that you became pregnant, not once, but twice, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I met him in February and then I got pregnant in October.
Oh, so the same year.
The same year.
Okay. And you mind telling me what happened with that pregnancy?
Well, I told him and he was like, you're going to get an abortion, right? And then I was like, I don't know. I don't know yet. And then he offered me $50,000 to get rid of it, but I turned it down because, and I wanted to prove that I wasn't the girl that wanted him for money.
Okay.
I just care about him, and I just wanted him to be nice to me.
Would it be fair to say that he was an asshole about it? I mean, offering somebody $50,000 to abort a baby, whew.
Like the first 3 or 4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being an asshole. So like I say, like the first 3.5 years, he was like mean to me.
So here's another Asian lady. And you know what? For me, I know y'all gonna say we pass race. We are not. No, I'm not. I was afraid to do anything in Sacramento with other races, knowing how segregated our city was. All right? And I was always reminded that whatever I did, I was black. Whatever I did, it would not look as good. And I'm telling you right now, when you see Diddy hitting Cassie in that hotel room, I'm going to tell you what the rest of the world see. Here's some big black guy beating up on a defenseless lady that's very close to being accepted as a white woman or Asians. And I'm saying it would still be wrong if she was black, but that's what the world sees. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're gonna deal with interracial dating on any level, you better be on your P's and Q's. Ain't no forgiveness for that. I'm telling you right now, if you wanna go and deal especially with white women, boy, you better handle yourself with the right way all the time. You better not make no goddamn mistakes. You better never make a mistake. You shouldn't make that mistake with black women either, right? No woman. Okay? I mean, so far as cussing people, yelling at people, what? Nothing. These days, you can't do anything. You're not gonna go to somebody else's community, deal with their women, and somebody gonna put up with your stuff, bro. It's not gonna happen. I don't care how much money you think you got. And this is what black men gotta understand. See, Bill Cosby had to get his Negro wake-up call. And Diddy, he thought because he had so much money and he was who he was so powerful and he couldn't fail. Man, if Diddy can fall, what does that mean about you? If Bill Cosby can fall, what does that mean about you or me? You ain't got a shot. So if you're dealing in any community, outside the community, whatever you're doing, you're gonna be ruined. You better watch your step. Black men gotta be put on. I don't care how much money you got. If a woman makes you feel so bad or so angry that you feel like you need to yell at her, curse at her, or hit her, move away from the lady. Get the lady out of your life. If a woman makes you feel that way, she plays games with you, she irks you, get her the away from you. Because you don't need her. Okay? If you cannot control yourself, or if you tired of dealing with her, Diddy, somebody like that, the lady wanted to leave and she was a problem, let her go. What's all the use of hitting her and dragging the lady, all that? For what? Number one, look at all the trouble it got you in. 2, you're hitting women. 3, this is no particular order. You could have let that go. If you wanted to punish her, all right, you go ahead on and leave. I'll talk to her. That would have hurt more than all that. But no, I'm Diddy. Who you think you gonna talk to? You gonna leave me? Now look at you. And a lot of black men gonna go through that. A lot of black men date interracially and have not fixed themselves, go over to the community and get a rude awakening. I was alerted not too long ago. We had a buddy that lives in Boise, Idaho. Of course, you know what color she is, right? You know, wife and him got into an argument. I don't know what happened with who, but I know his ass got locked up in jail. They got kids and everything. And and the family is not taking his side, that's for sure. Whose side do you think they're gonna take? But if it was that bad, leave her alone. You can't make mistakes with these other groups. And if you ever assault any of them, hit any of them, any woman is gonna be bad. Like I'm telling you, black don't matter. But especially if they non-black, forget about it. Stick a fork in it. You need to be running from the idea of touching women, running from it. You should never put, with all these cameras out there, just as a man, you shouldn't do it now. But anyways, with cameras out and all this information out, you should never touch a woman. You never want to be known as a man that does that. Never, because you can't live it down. You always be known as even if you do it one time, they're gonna always know you for that. So guys, what do you think? O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all you just turn the bell. We're out.